Hello, my friends. Welcome to Sutra Yoga's YouTube channel. This is me, Pritha, from the Netherlands, live directly from my home. Today's practice, we're going to practice Vinyasa. So actually, we don't need any props unless you think that you might need some blanket, especially if you have knee sensitivity. Go ahead, grab a blanket or maybe some pillows to protect your knees. And then if you're new with us, welcome to this channel. This is a really great safe space that Sutra Yoga have provided for us so that we can practice together. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to this Sutra Yoga YouTube channel. You can practice with me 3 times a week, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And this practice will be about around 30 minutes. So if you are in the Central Europe like me, you probably have some lunch break, which is really good to give yourself a little break time in the middle of your working time sometimes, because sometimes when we're working at home, we don't even realize that this is lunch time, or maybe you do need some break sometimes now and then. If you are located in Indonesia, in Bali, or in Jakarta, or any other part of Indonesia, welcome. Probably this is the end of the day for you guys, which is also great to practice a little bit of Vinyasa, a short Vinyasa class to keep yourself going, to relax all the muscles that you've probably been using all day, either for working or anything else that you've been doing all day. So without further ado, we're going to start at the top of our mat. So as I mentioned previously, if you need some props, go ahead and grab some blanket, pillows, or some blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can have books. And today's practice, we're gonna focus mostly on our shoulders, because I don't know with you guys, but with me, I'm also a graphic designer by day, so I'm working a lot on my laptop and or my iPhone. So I kind of sit this way, hunching my back, and it's really painful at the end of the day, because when you're too focused doing one thing at a time, you don't realize that the time goes by and it's already maybe 3 hours for you doing the same posture without you knowing it. So we're gonna focus on the upper part of the body today to release those pains. So if you're with me, go ahead and step at the top of your yoga mat. Just keep your feet at hip width apart here. And we're just going to straighten the legs. So when you straighten the legs, remember to not lock the knees. So add a little micro bend on your knees here is always a good idea. And let's spread all of the toes away from one another. So if you are always wearing shoes and socks, you don't get to do this too much, but today is a great day. So we're going to spread the toes away from one another, and let's lift the pinky toe up. If it's available for you today, try. Lift the pinky, just the pinky. For me, it's a really hard day to lift the pinky, but I'm trying, and release everything. We're going to lift the heels up off the ground. And slowly we're gonna release the heels down, and let's lift the toes, maybe one foot at a time, and then release, and the other foot, and just release. Once again, let's come up onto the tippy toes, just like when you wear high heels. If you're a guy, maybe some of you wear high heels, and exhale, slowly release it all the way down onto the earth. Let's meet at the top of the mat. If you haven't already, keep your feet at hip width apart. Let's place the right hands on top of your belly and the left hands on your heart. Maybe close your eyes if you feel like it. Otherwise, just keep the gaze soft, keeping your eyes open. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale to sigh. Feels good, right? 2 more times. Inhale in. And exhale, sigh. Last round, inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's find your natural breath. If you have the practice, let's activate your Ujjayi breath by breathing in deeply in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose. Do this breath throughout the rest of our practice with a slight constriction at the back of the throat, keeping the front side of the body open. Again, activating your Ujjayi breath. And exhale. Blink your eyes open if you haven't already. Let's open the arms wide to the side, just like a letter T. I'm gonna turn my way forward here, facing the camera so that you can see what it is actually that I'm doing. And I'm going to bring the right arms towards the left arms. And with the crease of the shoulders, you're going to grab or you're gonna squeeze the right upper forearms with the left arms and kind of pull the right arms towards the left side. So as you can see, I'm turning my torso like a little twist. So I'm going to keep my shoulders square. You're gonna want to put your navels forward. Relax the shoulders, especially the shoulder blades down the back body, and breathe. And exhale, slowly release. Good. Opposite side open. Your arms wide to the side this way. On your exhale, bring the left arms in and squeeze it with the elbow crease and try to pull your arms out to the side. Remember to square your shoulders, to drop the shoulder blades down the back body, and breathe. And then gently release. Let's shake your arms. Let's shake your arms. And while you're shaking your hands, your arms, anything that you want to shake, maybe sometimes your legs, I'm going to grab a card for you. So this is a really good card to set your intentions for a practice today. And if you are with me, you can use the card for the rest of the day as well. If you don't think it resonates with you, go ahead, forget about the card, okay? So if you think this says something to you, you can use it. If it's not, don't worry about it. Okay, so as soon as you release those stress away through handshakes, we're going to come back into the center, to the neutral position. We're going to open the arms wide once again, and as you exhale, let's interlace the hands behind your lower back. So if you can't interlace your hands behind your lower back, you can grab a strap or a scarf or anything, like maybe towel, so that you can bring the hands behind you and stabilize the hands behind your lower back. Otherwise, let's squeeze the shoulder blades in towards one another here, keeping the front side of the body open. We're gonna reach the shoulders up towards the ears as high as you can, and as you exhale, slowly slide the shoulders down and away. One more time. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up, and exhale, release the shoulders down. Softly bend the knees again. On your next inhale, bring the knuckles away from the back body, and as you exhale, bend your knees and fold forward here, bringing your head down towards the earth. So if you really want to release the lower back as well, as we do this, bend your knees as much as you can so that your thighs and your bellies are touching. And if you really want to work on the hamstring, you can try to straighten the legs, keeping your entire head relaxed, keeping the neck long, and try to shift your body weight forward towards your toes. One more deep breath, inhale in. And stay for the exhale. Let's bend the knees. Slowly come all the way back into standing. Let's reach the arms overhead, opening up through the front side of the body, and exhale, open the arms wide into a letter T. On your exhale, forward fold, bending the knees, bring the hands down to the earth. Good job. Inhale, flat back. Keep the lower bellies in towards the spine, navels in. Exhale, forward fold. Two more times. Inhale into a flat back. This time look forward. Try to keep the back of the neck lengthened, and exhale, fold. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, bend the knees, press away against the floor, reach your arms overhead. Look up and exhale. Samastitihi. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, open your arms wide, swan dive it all the way down to the earth. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms down, step the right foot back and the left foot back into downward facing dog. Let's walk the dog in the park. Spread the fingers wide. Point the index fingers forward. Bend the knees side to side if you will, or maybe moving your head into a gesture of yes or no. While standing here in downward facing dog, keep the breath going. Keep your core engaged. Pull the lower bellies in towards the spine. Keeping the back of the neck extra long. Relax your head. And then some of you, if you're ready, you can find your steady down dog position by drawing the heels down towards the earth. Opening up through the back of your legs. Good job. On your next inhale, let's come up onto the tippy toes. Bend the knees and look forward towards your fingers. On your exhale, let's step the right foot forward and the left foot forward. And exhale, take it down. Bend the knees, inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, Samastitihi, hands to the heart. Once again, inhale, reach your arms up. And this time we're going to cactus the arms down the side of your body, lifting up only from the chest bone. And exhale, forward fold. Hands down, inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms, step the left foot back and the right foot back, this time to plank. If plank is a little bit too much for you today, you can always drop the knees down. Otherwise, maybe one leg at a time or maybe stay in plank. Keep on breathing, spread the fingers wide, shoulders are activated, and hold it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide forward into Bhujangasana or Cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Good, let's walk the feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. On your exhale, step the right foot forward, or you can assist that right leg to step forward and drop the left knees down. You can place a pillow underneath the left knee if you need to. Make sure that the right knee is right on top of the right ankle. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, sink a little deeper. Relax your shoulders here. Let's open the palms. So you want to face the palms forward. And we're going to squeeze your palms. So create a little fist with both of your hands. And then open the arms. Open the palms, And again, squeeze, open, and squeeze and open. Faster, faster, and stay here for 3. Breathe, and 2, a little faster maybe. And 1.5. And 1. Slowly release the arms down the side of your body. Reach your arms back behind you. Tilt your torso forward so that you can look towards your toes. And inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, take the hands down. Curl the left toes under. And inhale, lift the left knee off the ground. Keep the front knees bent at 90 degrees. Inhale, reach your arms up into high lunge. And this time we're going to give ourselves a bear hug. Grab your shoulder blades if it's available for you. As long as you keep the front knees bent, that's okay. And try to lift your elbows up towards the sky, keeping your hips low, and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release your arms. Reach your arms up overhead once again. And exhale, take your hands down to the earth. Tap the right foot back. Downward facing dog.
Walk the feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Remember to assist the left foot if you get stuck. Don't worry about it. Take your time. Drop the right knees down to the earth. Low lunge. Engage the core. Keep your hips low. Left knee over the left ankle. And inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, maybe sink a little deeper. Remember to relax the shoulder blades down the back and face your palms forward. We're going to create that fist again. Open and close the fist fast. Don't think too much about it. Once you start to think, it goes crazy, gets stopped. So hold it for 3. Keep doing it. 2, 1.5, and 1. Slowly reach your arms down the back body as if you really want to touch the right foot. Tilt your upper body forward and breathe. Engage the core. And inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, take the hands down to the earth. Curl the right toes under. Lift the knees off the ground. Find your stability. If having the legs close towards one another doesn't work for you, you can always widen the stance. Keep the front knees bent. And inhale, press away from the ground so that you can lift up into high lunge. Sink a little deeper, keeping the front side of the body open. Let's open the arms wide away to the side and give yourself another bear hug. So if the first bear hug, you have the right arms on top, so maybe this is a time to lift the other arms on the top, keeping the knees bent and lift the elbows up to the sky. And exhale, gently release the arms. Good, inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, take your arms down, step it all the way back, downward facing dog. Let's find our Vinyasa. Inhale to plank. You can go knees as well. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or Bhujangasana Cobra. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Walk the feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky, finding length through the back side of your body. Keep the right foot either flex or point the right toes away. On your exhale, engage the core, step the right foot forward in between your hands. Assist the right foot forward if you need to. Spin the back heel flat, heels to heels. Inhale, warrior 1. On your exhale, let's wrap the arms behind you, finding the elbows. So as you find the elbows, try to squeeze the shoulder blades in towards one another. Keeping your bellies engaged, lifting from the chest bone. Take a deep breath in and exhale, slightly straighten the front legs without locking the knees. And again, we're going to bend the front knees here. Keep the heart open and straighten the front legs. One more time, inhale, bend the front knees, keeping the heart open and gently extend. Bend the knees, and this time let's fold halfway forward so that our belly is just floating enough on top of the right thighs. You want to try to keep your chest, your belly, and the back body pretty much in line with one another. So try not to collapse through the shoulders. You want to roll the shoulders away. And then slowly come all the way back. Warrior 1, release your arms. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, take your arms down. Step it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Find Vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, push away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Opposite side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Keeping the length to happen throughout the back body, keeping the breath going, keeping your mind relaxed, focusing on the breath. Maybe even Recite that intention that you have set in the beginning of this practice and slowly step the left foot forward. Spin the back heel flat, front knees bent, pretty much at 90 degrees angle. Engage the core and slowly come all the way up. Warrior one. Again, in here, we're going to wrap the elbows behind us, opening up through the front side of the body. Remember to squeeze the shoulder blades down the back body and then begin to extend the front legs without locking the knees. And again, bend the knees. Both of your legs are equally strong and then straighten the legs. Micro bend in your knees. Again, bend your knees. Breathe. And straighten the legs. Good job. Slowly bend the knees. We're gonna release the arms. Reach your arms overhead. Opening up through the front side of the body and exhale, hands down to the earth. Step it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Take your time to find the breath in this downward facing dog, keeping the lower belly engaged, and inhale, plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, push away, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's walk the feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the right leg up all the way to the sky. Keep the back of the neck lengthened. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Spin the back heel flat. This time we're gonna go heels to arch into warrior two. Keep the front knees bent. Both of your legs are pressing down to the earth equally strong. Reach your arms away from one another here. Shoulder blades away from one another. Good, let's bring the hands, fingertips onto the shoulders. I want you to start to draw a circle with your elbows. Maybe start with a small circle. And as your shoulders get warmed or warmer, you can start to draw a bigger circle. Keep the torso lengthened, keeping the lower bellies engaged, and breathe. One more deep breath, inhale. And then slowly come back to the center. Open your arms wide and long. Exhale, windmill the arms down. Take it all the way back, downward facing dog. Walk the feet together to touch. Inhale, left leg all the way up, high to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Spin the back heel flat, heels to arch. Inhale, warrior two. Find foundation, a strong foundation through both of your feet. Reach your arms away from one another, keeping the chest bone lifted. Remember to spread your shoulder blades away from one another and breathe. And let's place your fingers on top of your shoulders and draw a small circle. Maybe draw a bigger circle, or maybe even reversing the movement to the opposite side. And hold it here. Keep doing it for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to the center. Spread your arms wide again into warrior two. Exhale, windmill the arms down. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, push away, up dog. Exhale, drop the knees. Take a child's pose. Drop the head low. Relax your shoulders. Relax your fingers. Relax your entire body. Keep the breath flowing. Just allow your ribcage to expand and to collapse every time you inhale and exhale. Good. On your next inhale, slowly come all the way back, looking forward towards your fingertips first and come back. Exhale, downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. Walk the feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward in between your hands. Spin the back heel flat, heels to heels. Inhale, reach your arms up, warrior one. Sink a little deeper through the front legs. Both legs are equally strong if you haven't already. Let's open the arms wide to the side. And then we're gonna place the left arms over the right. Left arms over the right and wrap it all around. So if wrapping the arms doesn't work for you, you can just stick both of the forearms next to each other. Otherwise, wrap the arms around and try to lift the elbows away from the knees. Keep the front knees bent. Relax the shoulders here. You're opening up the back of the shoulders and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the arms. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, take it all the way down. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Opposite side. Inhale, left leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, step it forward. Spin the back heel flat, heels to heels. Inhale, warrior one on the left side. Finding square hips, keeping the front knees bent. Open the arms wide to the side. This time, right arms over the left and wrap it all around. So again, if the wrapping the arms doesn't work for you, just stick both of your forearms next to each other. Lift the forearms away from the body, keeping the front knees bent. And breathe. Remember to relax the shoulders. Shoulder stays away from the ears. And exhale, slowly release. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, take your arms down. Step it back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, push away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Good job, everyone. From here on, let's keep the feet at hip width apart if you haven't already. And let's drop the elbows down into dolphin. Relax the head. Try to squeeze your elbows in towards one another. Feel free to bend your knees if you need to, or maybe to lift your heels off the ground. Breathe for 3. Arms are strong, shoulders are strong. 2. Last breath, stay for the exhale. Slowly come back into your regular downward facing dog. Come up onto your palms, come up onto your shoulders. Keep both of your shoulders away from the ears. Good. On your next inhale, walk the feet together to touch. Inhale, right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Spin the back heel flat. Inhale, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. From here on, we're going to interlace the fingers behind your lower back. Squeeze the shoulder blades in towards one another. Take a deep breath in. Keep the front knees bent. And exhale, find humble warrior. Falling forward, drop the head down towards the earth. Make sure that both of your shoulders are on the inside of your right knee. So as you do this, there's a tendency that your shoulder is going to drop down to the earth. Try to keep both of your shoulders away from the ears. And one more breath. Inhale, come all the way back. Warrior 2. Exhale, windmill the arms down. Step it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Find your breath. Spread those fingers away from one another and step both of your feet together to the center. Inhale, left leg all the way up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Spin the back heel flat, heels to arch. Inhale, warrior 2. And exhale, sink down. Find strong foundation through both of your legs. Interlace the fingers behind your lower back. Keep the lower bellies engaged. Open up through the front side of the body. Bellies in and exhale, humble warrior. So as the name suggests, bring that sense of humbleness into this posture, into the breath, into your awareness. Keeping your hips low. Shoulders are still away from the ears. One more deep breath. Remember to stay for the exhale. And inhale, come all the way back up, warrior two. Exhale, windmill the arms down, step back, downward facing dog. Vinyasa, inhale, plank. Exhale, inhale, push away. And exhale, this time drop the knees. Keep the knees open, a little wider than hip width apart. We're going to find a variation in this child's pose to relax the shoulders. You can turn the head to one side and allow both of your arms to drop down to the side. Find the breath. Find the awareness so that your head and your body can be at the same place. And turn your head to the opposite side. And again, relaxing your shoulders, the back of the neck, and eventually your hips and your knees. Good. Slowly turn the head back to the center. We're going to reach your arms forward, just like what we did in our regular child's pose. But this time we're going to come up onto our tippy toes, and making sure you feel like there's a tennis ball underneath your palms. Keep your fingers activated. Inhale, lift the forehead, look forward towards your fingertips. Keep the shoulders rolled away from the ears, and squeeze the shoulders into the ears and bring the shoulders away from the ears. Again, squeeze the shoulders into the ears, and again, lower the shoulders away from the ears. Come up onto your forearms, onto your all fours. Keep the knees and hip width apart. On your next inhale, we're going to find the balance by reaching the right leg away behind us. Point the toes down towards the earth and reach the left arms forward. We're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to the center. Opposite side. Extend the left leg long behind you. Find the center of gravity, working together with your core. And we're going to reach the right arms forward. Keep the breath flowing. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to the center. Good. Drop the knees down again. Let's open the knees again. A little wider than hip width apart. Bring the big toes together to touch. We're going to find another variation of child's pose to open up our shoulders, to relax those tension on the shoulders. So first thing first, drop the forehead down. Turn the palms up towards the sky. And let's bring the palms together to touch and relax your thumbs against the back of your neck. Try to notice your shoulders. Try to find a connection between the right shoulders and the left shoulders. And same thing to the opposite side. Find a connection from the left shoulders to the right shoulders. Good. We're going to slowly come back to the center. Bring the hands back down to the earth. And inhale, look forward. Look towards your fingertips, and let's walk the hands back towards your knees, and slowly we're going to come into Vajrasana. So if sitting in Vajrasana or hero pose, it doesn't feel very good for you, doesn't feel right for you, you can sit up and high onto your block, just like so, or maybe a book or anything that is higher. Okay, let's inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, circle the arms down the side of your body. I'm going to turn towards the camera so that you can see exactly what I'm about to do. And on your next inhale, you're gonna want to bring the energy from the earth all the way up overhead. Bring the palms together to touch. And exhale, bring the thumbs onto the forehead, onto your lips, onto the heart, and all the way down so that your fingertips can touch the ground. Inhale, turn the palms up. Bring the energy from the center of the earth all the way up to the sky, and then hands together, thumbs onto your forehead, onto your lips, onto your heart. Take it all the way down. So do this with the breath. Inhale, arms up. So try to expand the front side of the body and find the touch on the forehead, lips, and heart. And all the way down. Once again, inhale, reaching all the way up. And exhale, touch the forehead, touch the lips, touch the heart. On your next inhale, reach your arms up. And as you reach your arms up, let's bend the elbows, grab each opposite elbows here. Try to lean back slightly. Scoop your tailbones so that you're not curving your lower back. I want you to scoop the tailbones. Keep the body open. Try to lean back a little bit just from the upper body. On your exhale, hinge forward from the hips, keeping your arms exactly where they are, keeping the shoulder blades flat and down the back body. Inhale, use the core to come all the way back into a seated position. So if sitting in this position is not an option, feel free to sit in Sukhasana or cross-legged, okay? And exhale, we're going to fold forward. You're gonna thank your body later because you've given yourself some time to do this practice, to open up the front side of the body and the shoulders. And once again, fold forward. And slowly come back to the center. Good job. Let's release the arms. Let's find seated position on the floor, extending your legs long in front of you. You can keep your knees slightly bent here, or you can straighten your legs, adding a little bit of micro bend on the knees. Flex the foot, point the toes up to the sky. On your next inhale, reach your arms overhead, relaxing the shoulders down the back body as what we've been practicing with earlier. And exhale, forward fold. So keep the shoulders away from the ears as you do this, keeping the bellies in. Inhale, reach your arms up. So bring the energy up overhead to the sky. And exhale, slowly forward fold. Last one, inhale, reach your arms up, keeping the crown of the head lengthened. And exhale, forward fold. This time we're going to stay. We're going to stay in the folding forward position, Paschimottanasana. You can find your feet to grab onto. You can find your ankle or your shins. So remember that there is no measurement how deep you should go. I want you to bring your awareness onto your shoulders. So instead of thinking about your legs or any other body parts, bring your awareness to find every little tension that you might be feeling on the shoulders. And how can you work with your breath to release all the tension that you feel? Maybe on the neck, maybe on your jaws. And then slowly come back into a seated position. Good. Let's bend the knees. And then we're going to sit in the lengthwise part of the yoga mat. And let's open the legs wide. A little wider than V, or maybe just in a little V leg. That's great too. Wherever you are, find what feels good. Find what feels right for your body today. Again, if having your legs straight is not an option, you can place something underneath your knees. Just rest your legs right there. so that you don't have to strain the back part of the leg. And remember to always flex the foot to protect your knees, okay? So toes up to the sky and press out through the heels. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. On your exhale, we're gonna reach the arms down the side of your body, and we're going to point the right arms towards the left toes. You can wrap the left arms behind you and rest your hands behind your lower back, or maybe grab hold. You see my hands here? You can grab hold the right thighs right there. And inhale, come back to the center, reach your arms up. And exhale, find twist first. Find what feels good. Maybe right hands behind you, or maybe grab hold of the left thighs this time. Keeping the torso lengthened. Keeping the awareness onto your shoulders. And exhale, come back to the center. Let's bend the knees. Let's take it all the way down onto the floor. So we'll rest the back body onto the ground. Make sure that your lower back is flat on the floor. You can feel the floor with your lower back. Let's bend the knees into the heart. So this is a really great practice for your hips, which is happy baby pose. So let's open the knees wider than your body, or maybe as wide as your body, and let's point the sole of the feet up to the sky. You can grab hold the edges of your feet here, or maybe sometimes is not happening. You can just grab the inner calf muscle. Allow the knees to rest. Allow the hips to relax. Allow the back side of your shoulders to relax. Maybe stay here, maybe rock side to side. So if you've been spending half of your day or your entire day sitting in front of your computer or doing things that requires a lot of sitting, this posture probably feels quite tight. But that's why if you feel tired, you need it the most usually, right? So take one step at a time. Just be really, really kind to yourself. And then we'll slowly bring the knees in together towards the chest. And we're going to bring the legs a little closer towards our body here by squeezing it down. Just gently open the arms wide to the side, either into a letter T or maybe cactus arms. I personally really like cactus arms. And we're gonna bring the legs into the heart and exhale. We're gonna bring the legs to the left side and we're gonna gaze to the right side. So you can snuggle down to find the best way for you to twist, to find the best way for your entire body to soften. And if you are with me, maybe send a little gratitude to yourself because you are able to have a little self-care practice in the midst of your busyness. And then we'll slowly come back to the center, bring the knees into the chest, and exhale, we're going to bring the legs down to the opposite side. And again, you can always snuggle down, finding what feels good so that you can soften your entire body and try to just surrender into what is, not what if, what is. And then slowly come back to the center, bringing the knees into the chest. And we're going to reach the arms out so that your fingers are pointing towards your toes. Engage the core, pull the navels down towards the floor as you glue your forehead into your knees. So we're going to use a little bit of core exercise here. Navels down, bring the forehead into your knees and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh no, the video is not broken. 2, 2, and 1. Stay and gently release. We have reached our final relaxation. So let's find the most comfortable place for you to lay down. You can even move to your bed or your couch, or maybe stay here with me on our yoga mat. If you have a knee problem, or lower back problem, you can keep your knees bent, knees together and feet apart like so. If you don't feel very safe, you can place your hands on top of your belly for a sense of security. Otherwise, if you're open, if you have no problem on your thoughts, on your awareness, keep your arms down the side of your body and legs straight out. Find what feels good and stay. Stay with me. This too shall pass. So embrace what we have. If you're able to take this practice, Shavasana, please close your eyes. Please notice that you are one of the luckiest people on earth to be able to spare a little bit of time to do yoga practice online from YouTube, from Sutra Yoga. And bring your awareness into your entire body. Finding the tension that runs through your muscles, or maybe tension on your mind. And how can you release those tensions away? Can you bring your awareness to the breath and allow the breath to dissolve those tensions? Can you allow the breath to take you deeper, deeper down to the ground, trusting the Mother Earth for holding your back, trusting the universe for having your back all these times. Keeping the breath flowing, body, breath, and awareness are in the same place. And let's start to deepen the breath. Introduce a gentle movement on your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms overhead and maybe stretch it all out, maybe yawn. Yawning is always a great idea, a great way to release the tension in the body. And let's bring the knees into the chest and gently roll completely to your right side. Doing one thing at a time to bring you back into the center, and slowly push yourself all the way back up. Finding Sukhasana or cross-legged position here. Sit nice and tall. Remember to scoop your tailbone so that you can sit directly on top of your sit bones. Let's bring the hands together in front of the heart. Tucking your chin down to create that length or space behind your neck. And relax your shoulders down. We've done a lot with our shoulders today, so appreciate. Now let's end the practice by chanting Om together one time. Before we chant, let's take a deep, deep breath in. Exhale to sigh. Inhale to chant. Om. Slowly bring your thumbs up between your eyebrows for intuition. Thumbs down to your lips for truth and honesty. Thumbs down to your heart for love and compassion. Bring your hands down to the earth. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, my friends, for being here on this practice with all of us. I wish you a great day. I wish you a great evening if you're in Indonesia. And please stay safe. Wash your hands. Again, if you're new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead to Sutra Yoga YouTube channel and subscribe so that we can always continue to practice together. And if you're wondering what kind of card that I picked earlier in this practice today, I'm going to show you one more time so you can use it for the rest of the day, or you don't have to if you don't feel like it. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Please share this channel to your friends and your family so that everybody can practice together from home. And thank you so much. Bye.